Hi everyone, it's really great to be with you. I'm going to share with you the gospel story for this Sunday, but to do that I'm going to light a candle to remind us that Jesus is right here beside you, right here with me as we listen to his word. Listen to the Gospel of Christ according to St. John. Glory to you, O Lord. Amongst those who went to worship at the festival were some Greeks, and they approached Philip, one of Jesus' followers, and they put this request to him. Sir, they said, we would like to see Jesus. And Philip went to tell Andrew, and Andrew and Philip together went to tell Jesus. And Jesus replied, now is the hour come for the Son of Man to be glorified. I tell you most solemnly, unless a wheat grain falls to the ground and dies, it remains just a single grain. But if it dies, it yields a rich harvest. What shall I say? Father, save me from this hour. No, it was for this very reason that I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name. And a voice came from heaven saying, I have glorified your name, and I will glorify it again. And then Jesus said, now is the sentence being passed on this world, and now the evil one is going to be overthrown, and I, when I am lifted up, I will draw all people to myself. And by these words, Jesus told people the kind of death he would die. This is the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. You went to church this Sunday, the 5th Sunday of Lent, you'd see that the priests and the altars are red. The stole that a priest wears round his or her neck is red. The colour is red for the 5th Sunday of Lent, and it's red. Wonder if you can guess why it's red. On the 5th Sunday of Lent, we call it Passion Sunday, and we think of the passion, that's the deep feeling and suffering of Jesus when he went to the cross, when he went to give his heart away for all of us so that we could know new life and a new beginning with God. In the gospel story, it says some really important people want to speak to Jesus, and it flashes maybe through Jesus' mind that he doesn't have to go to the cross. He doesn't have to die. He doesn't have to feel all that pain, all that passion, all that suffering. There's another way. He could just go away. But no, he says, no. This is the reason I came. I came to stretch out my arms on a cross. And Jesus says, if you think of like a little seed of wheat, a little seed in my hand, it's too small for you to see. Maybe you can see it. It's a little mustard seed. Well, things with seeds, if they stay in the flower of the plant, they just stay seeds. But if they leave the flower and they fall to the earth, and they go into the earth, they rise again as new life, making a new flower, a new plant. And Jesus says it's a bit like that with his death. He's like a seed. If he just goes away, well, he's just one human life. But if he dies, he's like the seed. If he dies in this way on the cross, he's like a seed going into the ground, into the earth, and he rises again to bring new life. Jesus says he's like a seed, and when he dies, he goes down to the earth to rise again, to fill the world with flowers. In our gospel, Jesus says, "And I, when I am lifted up, I will draw all people to myself." I wonder if you ever used a magnet. You know, a magnet is like one of those things in it. If there's anything metal, it just pulls it. It just pulls it. There's a magnet. I think the cross is like a big magnet of love. Jesus says, "I will draw all people to myself when I am lifted up." Not some people, not lots of people, not nearly everyone, but all people. I will draw all people to myself. All people will come into this saving love, says Jesus. And when I am lifted up, I will draw all people to myself. On the cross, there's this great passion, this great compassion, this great love, and it draws the whole world back to God's heart.